we were getting to the part to have like this party, and you text me, and I was like, "What? What?"
Exactly. That's the game that you third off, and you just go about your day because you're like, or you flip to the other game because
It's over.
there's no way that anybody's coming back from that.
And even
we are back now, episode 22 of 2.5 Takes. We're going to open it with a fun number. The number of the day is 6. That is the number of fourth quarters that SGA has actually played this season. If you don't know, the Thunder have not played just 6 games. They've played 14.
Wild.
It's almost speechless. But like always, it's Shaun, Paul, and Steven are joined next to me today.
What's up?
hey guys,
We're back together.
we're back.
Yeah. In person.
In
Feels
part-
good.
It's always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is always really good.
This is really good.
But yeah, so the rundown, the topic I thought we would really be able to focus on is like the title I'm trying to work and shop is just focusing on defense, because apparently this state is all we want to focus on.
Yeah.
OU and Thunder.
Hey, I mean, when you play just defense that crushes people's hopes and dreams, then your offense can, be good or not be good, and you still win, whatever.
There should be some kind of defense collaboration, brand awareness thing that OU and the Thunder do together, because
Right.
they're interchangeable. Like our Mason Thomas gets hurt, let's just put in some other guys, and they still get crazy. Same with the Thunder. You take out the starting 5, but in the next 5, they're all there to work as hard as they can, and they just chase people down. It's just, it wears you down. It's crazy. So
And to think about, like, with the Thunder, even if your second team isn't as good scoring the ball, they're still almost just as good playing defense. And so, teams just don't make big runs when your second team is in.
I love watching the game, and all of a sudden, like Oos drives in and pulls up for a mid range, and just like he looks like something that SJ would do. It's not as fluid, right? But you're like, oh, we could have our 13th or 14th guy come in, and he's making an impact because he's also playing most of the fourth quarter.
yeah. Wob on X was saying that the Thunder have 2 playoff teams, basically. Did you see that?
Well, that, and then Friday morning,
Yeah, they talk about it.
They basically were trying to rank, like, where would they
They make
be?
even teams.
So of course, both teams would make the East playoffs.
Gosh,
And then,
it's crazy.
because then you're like, okay, they split everything up, like SJ and Dub, Chet and iHeart. And then you just kept going. You're just going, like, you're sitting there listening to it going, oh, we are spoiled. Like,
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Yeah.
we talked about it a lot last year about how, so we're 13-1 as of 14 games in. Last year, we were historic in many different facets of the game. And we are currently, that was 14. I get it, small, but our offensive rating is 5th in the league at 121.6, and our defensive rating is 106.2. Again, back to first. It's a 15.4 net rating. We beat it last year with a 12.9, and that was a record. I'm not going to say we're going to keep it at 15, but
Yeah.
this team is just phenomenal. And I hope we and everyone's listening is historic.
I wasn't sure if you knew this, but J-Dub hasn't played.
Oh, I forgot.
Did you know that?
Is he good
At all?
Is he all-star material? Could be.
Yeah.
All defensive team, second team?
I guess getting him would be good. Putting him back in could be neat.
There was an article. The only way you're going to basically write something about the Thunder, adding J-Dub, will it affect the Thunder's chemistry?
I mean, that's whenever you're just grasping for straws. I'm like, I got to find a clickbait or something.
Gosh, dude. That's not a hot take.
Paul, how you feeling about this season?
Just in general?
Yeah.
How do you put into words what happened on Saturday of the OU game, right? Full elation to just flip into the Thunder game and be
And just
like,
be full of joy.
oh. There's just, like you said, spoiled. We don't deserve it, but man, it is such a fun time now to be a sports fan of Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because like we finished up in Indianapolis and we're kind of like driving, and I'm listening to the end of the OU game, and
Tough rolling.
yeah, and we ended up getting to a place where we were going to fill up, and we stopped and watched like the last 3 minutes of the game.
Man,
Incredible. And it was just fun. It was just so much fun to watch
because you trust the defense. You literally, it was like 3rd and 21, maybe.
Yeah,
they did make a big pass on that one, I think, where they got to like 4th and 6 or something like that.
Yes.
And in your head, you're just like, our defense really is good.
Yeah.
They delivered.
So on that, can I tell you some stats?
Let's go.
Kind of dive into it. So
please.
On average, I looked at this up because we gave up 406 yards to Alabama.
Yeah.
And you're going, okay, is that what is that? According to Alabama's actual website, they do 403 yards per game. So average. So it's not we're not
right.
That sounds weird.
They're a good team.
Yes.
Yeah.
By half, Ty Simpson.
Yeah.
Had 285 passing yards. It didn't look at rushing, but I'm like, oh, well, it's a decent amount, right?
Yeah, he was on fire.
Yeah, we're getting forced a little bit.
The final 4 drives, we gave up 56 yards.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say this like when it mattered. The whole
coaching,
game mattered.
Yeah, correction.
But adapting.
Yeah, I definitely think, whereas you kind of look at the Ole Miss game and you feel like maybe Brent got out coached by Kiffin. This was the reverse. I feel like
Brent's best game as a defensive coordinator.
Man, I think maybe because
I know yards given up is one thing.
Yeah,
the turnovers are massive, right? Like,
well, just looking at the composite of this team and the defense, and you're missing arguably your best pass rusher, with R. Mason Thomas being out, and Kobe McKenzie. I mean, he played, but he wasn't. I don't think he was quite what he has been, and still.
Heineke looked off a little bit. Like maybe he's like nursing an injury or something like that.
But then you got these other guys that are just they're just stepping up. I mean, Cortland Gilroy, dude, is a beast, and he's a freshman. I mean,
crazy.
A couple plays that he broke up, and just was tight coverage and everything, and so it's just fun to see. And just thinking about what I told you, or the GIF I sent you is like one of my favorite ones of Brett, where he's like, it's not good enough. It's never good enough.
Yeah.
Because
I yell at my kids
that's what you gotta.
You got their tournaments.
I mean, that's the mentality you have to have. So come on, Porter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, so good. So good. I think I have general concerns at times about some of the play calling on offense. Like, as any OU fan, we take it very seriously, and we're like, what is going on? Sometimes they're on the short side of the field. They did an option, and they pitched it, and I'm like, why there?
Yeah.
We were driving.
Yes.
And so we actually had Blakeley's party in Boston. I was sitting there, and Boston's like, I know I'm from the couch, right, saying this, but in that situation, there's a plethora of other plays we could have played.
Sure.
And that was the choice. And
it's interesting.
There was one where we're at 3rd and 2 on their 40-ish yard line. And instead of running right down their throats, right up the middle, we just option pitch and lose 7 yards.
Yeah, that was
bizarre.
And you're like, what? Our line isn't good enough. And I'm not being negative. Our line isn't good enough to hold that and be able to allow us to get out quickly.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, we've proven we can run up the middle pretty well.
Yeah.
Especially against that defense line.
Sure.
And
totally. I keyboard warrior, whatever stuff. But like on X, Alabama fans are making excuses for everything. And one guy was just making fun of someone's post about this being a good defensive game for the Oklahoma Sooners because of the yardage situation that we were talking about, which that's good that you gave context for the average being around 400. But my response is points at the end of the day still matter in college football, right? Because if you have more points, you win the game, right? So my thing is like the defense was phenomenal because of the points off turnover. Like that has to be like a huge deal.
Well, and really we had some very shortened offensive possessions because of the turnovers. I mean, having the pick six, basically they have been driving down the field and then
demoralizing.
we run it back, and then they get the ball right back. So it's like they're going to have yards just because they have the ball more.
That's a great point.
Because our defense is scoring. For us.
Right.
It's also that we're bending a lot, and this has happened all season. We're bending, but we're not breaking.
Yeah.
You feel like, okay, fine, because if it seemed like they kept just giving up the little dinks, the 5 to 7 yard across the middle, and then they catch, they get a few. But once we got to where they shortened the field, we were even more. No, we're here.
Yeah.
If our offense figures out, let's say we use these next few. I mean, we're assuming a lot that I think we can win these games. But if our offense really does lock in and click into some things, it should be terrifying in a playoff to play OU. I mean, honestly.
At least the first game, given that we could potentially host. So before we kind of looked ahead to that potential.
Be a better road team?
Shoot. I don't think so.
I would love to
it.
see. Well, you made a comment during the Ole Miss game of how like you had never really heard it like that at a home game.
For an 11 a.m. kick, that was.
And we would hope
it was insane.
6:30 would be a college football kickoff, right? Could you imagine having? We're getting ahead.
Sorry, yeah.
Missouri, that's up at 11. I believe 11 a.m.
Yeah. So, before we get to that, just
Daniels,
last little bit.
Not this time. Booger eater.
Hey man, that Booger Eater was he was a backup quarterback for like 20 years behind Breeze.
Just some last thoughts on this Alabama game. I think that, a lot of people, myself included, like I love Brent. I love Brent Venables. And I thought he was a great hire when we first got him, but the winning wasn't coming in
close moment.
Kind of the amount that was required. We lost so many close games, but looking at these last two games, and even Ole Miss and in Texas, even with those losses there, there were. You can see the team cohesiveness, the team structure, the belief that they have in what he's putting together, and the way the defense is coming together to where the offense just doesn't have to be a great offense. All they've got to do is look at what they did this past weekend. They didn't turn the ball over.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, that was their only requirement to win that game.
And Material's still a dog. He's still.
My only complaint, I think there's one instance where he had a pocket and it was there.
Now there's definitely some stuff with Material that I think he's working through, and he's got to get better at it. He's got to. Yeah, I mean, one where there was nobody in the pocket and he scrambled to the right and then, got
2 yards.
A yard or something.
If that. He definitely looked, it looks like someone who was very young. You're like, wait a second. He's what, a junior?
Yeah. And he's been in this system for a couple years, you would think. So,
yeah.
It's a different league. He played at Washington State and he played against bad teams, and the SEC is
different,
really good. I mean, there's the defense are just totally different.
In that term, just because we had the stat for the SEC, just because I don't know if everyone realizes this or not. So the past 2 years, OU is 0-2 versus Texas.
Boo.
Texas is 0-3 versus Georgia.
Yeah. Texas sucks.
Just throw down the horns down.
Georgia,
and then not watching the podcast, throwing the horns down.
Georgia is 0-2 versus Bama, and Bama is 0-2 versus OU.
Yeah.
So the cycle of mid or the.
I think it just shows like how difficult and
it's like the Western top of the Western Conference or something like that. Where it's just like they're trading those.
Yes,
and you gotta, and this is
like for the Thunder, we kill everybody.
Yeah, I mean the other teams that was 2 through 8, whatever. I think we talked about it a little bit before. Is it's called like the transitive property fallacy. Just because you beat this team doesn't mean that you can beat the team that they beat. Or
correct.
So there's just so much that goes into, and especially like OU losing to Texas. the OU Texas game is just, it's like you're, you know, I don't know, two drunk guys fighting in a parking lot. Who knows who's going to win that, you know, or whatever.
I know.
Either team could be 0 and whatever up to that game.
Yeah.
And it's still a one touchdown game.
There's something that's going to happen. Yeah. Whatever. But, so yeah, the SEC is just crazy. You know, I think the things that we talked about, you know, we won the turnover battle big time. The pick six was just awesome.
Electric.
Which, so in our notes leading up to this, we had asked like turnover margin. That's what we needed to do. And we actually took care of business, which was fantastic. And I love how early on, I think I had asked you a question, is that an issue? Because first 4 games we had 0.
Yeah.
Like we were dead last in all of FBS. And so it is nice that when it matters, defense like, no, we're here.
Yeah. And that was our discussion. You know, we said, no, I mean, our defense is playing good and the turnovers will start happening because of how our defense is playing, and you're seeing it come to fruition.
Wings is a monster. Like, I mean, he's playing crazy.
He's like the second string guy. He would start on every other team.
So he's like Ajay Mitchell.
You know, yes. You know who he looked like? He looked like Eric Striker coming around the corner. If you want, like the speed, I was like, and he's bigger.
Yeah,
than him.
He is definitely bigger than Eric.
Crazy.
So, with all of that, I don't want us, and the players aren't going to do it, right? Brent's not going to do it. As fans, it is a little nerve-wracking now because now it's like we're in the driver's seat.
Yeah,
we haven't been
agree.
For the most part. We've been trying to get there.
Right.
We're in the driver's seat. LSU was the team where we thought they were going to be.
Right.
Missouri's, I don't think, is a bad team. Missouri played well, very well versus Alabama.
A&M almost got dropped over the weekend.
Oh my gosh!
Thanks, South Carolina.
I know.
The stat I was looking at for like, I mean, for one, it's like the biggest comeback ever in the SEC. Like,
that was their biggest comeback at 27 points. Yeah. That was the biggest one in the SEC.
I think it was the biggest comeback ever in the SEC, but I don't know that for a fact. But 27 points? That's not 27 points. Yeah, that's just not something that happens ever.
Yeah.
So for them to do that, and the way, if South Carolina would have scored any points in the second half, they would have won.
You text me, and we were getting to the part to have like this party, and you text me, and I was like, "What? What?
Exactly. Because that's the game that you third off, and you just go about your day because you're like, or you flip to the other game because
it's over.
There's no way that anybody's coming back from that.
And even Florida and Ole Miss, I mean, that was reasonably close there for a while. Like,
was it?
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to hold your mic up there.
Oh, so I can hear you. Oh, was it?
With Austin's?
Go on.
Yeah, so Missouri coming up, and you got to look at and you got to consider, and now everybody who wasn't really sure is looking at OU and saying, okay, now the playoffs are, before they were a possibility, now it's a likelihood.
We were the first ones out.
Yeah.
So
then you're looking at who gets the top 4, who's one of the top 4 that gets a bye, and then who's the next 4 that gets to host. And so, as we sit right now, we're definitely in the driver's seat on hosting a game.
Right.
We talked about this like week 2 or 3, just jokingly, like, would we rather win the SEC or just let's just take the home game?
Yeah. Not play in the SEC championship game, but get a home playoff game.
Yeah.
I mean,
for a year like this.
Yeah.
Man, that seems like a win. So that the names that have come up, I've seen one graphic where it looks like it's as of today, it's Notre Dame. Also, the name we've all heard was USC. Is it one of those two, or is there somebody else you're like, oh, they, I don't even know who else it would be, but
the story just cannot be any more
scripted.
Yeah.
Perfectly
I
set
mean, it
up,
couldn't
yeah.
be for the fans. I mean, it just couldn't be. It couldn't be any better.
Can you imagine a home game against USC?
I just can't.
Have they? I don't think so. But have they ever? Has USC ever been in Norman?
I would bet no.
That's a good question. Let me.
While he's looking at that, the last time we played Notre Dame in Norman was the Hardin game, right? I'm sorry, I brought it up again.
Yeah.
So that's redemption because they smoked us in the fourth quarter.
Mm.
So that will be a redemption.
Mm.
That team does not look as our defense, I think, would have the offense.
I mean,
But
I know this is all eye test. I don't look at anybody else outside of the SEC as scary. Like the SEC to me is like cream of the crop. This is just where it's at. It's just insanely tough. You get your nose bloodied all the time, and then you have to punch back. So I'm just like,
yeah,
I know Indiana's good. I know Ohio State's good. I know Oregon's good. USC is doing some stuff, but I don't know, man. Doesn't freak me out or anything.
I mean, I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I would love
a watch
Lincoln
party
to come back in.
Oh. Woo. Do you get first dibs on playoff stuff, or do you have to like do
I
a
was
lottery?
actually just looking at that earlier today, and yeah, I think if you're a season ticket holder, I think you get first right of refusal, basically. So if
That's awesome.
You can accept or not your tickets.
Price might go up a little bit.
I'm assuming the price is going to be stupid.
Are you selling any of them? Or are you like, no, this is a one, maybe possibly one?
You know, this has always been my what I wanted for Christmas. So.
Here's the thing. I don't know. It really kind of falls into like when the game is. I'm probably going. I'm going.
Of course.
You know, so whoever around Christmas or New Year's is going to have to work around that schedule. But
let's just tailgate before the game, and then you can.
I just want you to know that Fine gives me basically the last 2 weeks off of the year.
Oh, man.
I have not promised, nor will I promise anyone tickets at this point of the game.
Sure, this is where we wink. Sure. Gotcha.
But I'm willing to take substantial bribes now. I'm assuming the secondary market's going to be outrageous, and I probably will check with my dad first before that, and then if not, then
Ross, you ain't living in the pod. Did you listen to the pod?
You know,
he does message a lot.
Maybe I'll ask him. Maybe I'll ask him. You know, he's got we got to have like a word that if he can give me the word like tomorrow when I text him, or after this pod's posted. You know,
where is the word? Is that what we're doing? Sorry.
The word is R. Mason Thomas.
Trojan horse.
There we go.
There you go.
Trojan horse. So
it sounds like we're very, very confident against Missouri. That's what we're getting at.
We should be.
Yeah.
11 a.m. I don't think there's an issue with timing. I think that it will be difficult because our offense is not a side of the ball where we're just like, no, we got it.
Like watching Georgia last night, I was like, oh man, they're clicking, dude. Like Texas is not a bad team, and they were cooking.
Texas' defense is pretty good, and they were
getting smoked.
Yeah, they were dominating.
Yeah,
Georgia looks scary for sure. And to me, out of all the teams, Georgia's the only one that really scared. That's like.
So hopefully they get upset.
PTSD.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. No. You don't have to play them in the Rose Bowl, do you?
Again, if you're gonna say like scripted, we end up beating whoever at home, and then
redemption.
You go to the Rose Bowl versus Georgia.
Dude. I'm not sure if Paul would make that trip.
Guys, I was there for less than 24 hours that time.
Yeah.
It was.
I couldn't imagine that. You told the story, and I still just
Oh man, yeah, crazy stuff.
I mean, I remember us talking about this after the Ole Miss game, and we weren't like in the gutter, right? But 2 weeks changes so much, and I think honestly that bye week positioned perfectly to be ready for Alabama.
To get the win against Tennessee, then have a bye week to kind of heal up.
Yes.
Are this? I mean, like again, I'm coming with zero knowledge on this, but coming off, is that some of the best back-to-back road wins in a while for a team?
So that somebody posted this stat, and there's teams that have beat Tennessee and Alabama at away, like at Tennessee and at Alabama in the same year. There's only been 4 teams to ever do that, and we're the only one that's done it back-to-back games.
It's pretty special.
I mean,
I'll take it.
That's
I'm
insane.
here for it.
Yeah, I mean, those 2 teams are historically good. I mean, obviously, a lot of teams haven't played both of those teams at the same time, but I mean, that's a pretty fun stat to have on your side.
With that stat, along with what we've done this year, yes, we had the 2 losses, but our overall, what we've been able to accomplish is pretty phenomenal. And so I can think regardless.
So I'm just pulling up college football playoff. So the semifinal, or the round of the last 8 in is like the week before New Year's, and so like I guess right around Christmas or something probably, and then it's Wednesday night, so New Year's Eve, and then 3 games on the 1st, and they're at the Cotton Bowl, the Orange Bowl, the Rose Bowl, and the Sugar Bowl. So the Rose Bowl is a potential.
Taryn will kill me if I don't go. If I went to Pasadena without her again, she would be like, absolutely not.
Do you know where my brain went just now? Just trying to set up for the pod. Because it's not just that, it's also Boxing Day for the ABL.
Gosh, could be amazing.
For those of y'all who don't know, Boxing Day, there are the day after Christmas,
games.
It's everyone plays, and then like 2 days later they play again. It is the most congestion fixture of the EPL.
That's when you should try to go to London.
Yes, yeah. If you're gonna go, just go to
plenty of games available.
Essentially.
So yeah, I mean, really, Cotton Bowl, drivable. Well,
no doubt.
New Year's Eve in Dallas.
I gotta make a call. I gotta make a call that day.
Yeah.
I can expense hotel.
Yeah, we figured it out.
Yeah,
figured it out. To the pod.
Yep.
Yeah. So we've jumped around a lot. I think overall consensus is fantastic. We feel confident. As high as we are on this OU team, especially the defense, I don't know how high our ceiling could go with this Thunder team. There's 4 games this week. I really don't think the next test is until the week after. So basically the pod during the week of Thanksgiving, they play the Suns and the Timberwolves. There's not a back-to-back, but it is, I think it's a Monday, Wednesday night. So definitely going to be but this week, 3 games, the the Jazz are the cup, but we also play the Pelicans, Kings, and Pacers again.
Pelicans, Kings, then Jazz, and then the Pacers.
Yep. 2 home, 2 away. And so, again, could they slip up one? Possibly. Are they going to? I don't see that.
No, I don't think so, guys. I mean, it was rough. Like the first quarter and a half of the Charlotte game. Did y'all watch any of that?
Yes.
It was tough because you're just like, okay, something's off. We're not clicking. And then we win by 20. You know what I mean? So it's like
16-1 run.
Yeah. I just
well, I think that was the discussion we had. Was like I was listening to all the post game OU stuff because we're driving back from Indy.
Yep.
And we're like, well, the Thunder game's on, and I'm like, well, looks like it's already over. By the time I read that message, I'm like, oh, we're already blowing them out again.
Yeah.
And I was like 3 minutes ago. It was tied at 57,
dude.
And then all of a sudden it was like 68, 50, 58. Like it was insane to watch that run.
Charlotte should have been winning at halftime, but we went on a run and ended up being up by like 4 maybe at halftime.
Yes,
and just kind of never looked back.
Caruso ended up not coming back.
Yeah.
Jay Will didn't play. Of course, didn't play.
Yeah.
Wallace is still out with his abdominal strain.
Yeah, I feel like Dub's close. Now we're going to the Sacramento
Going
game
for
Wednesday night.
Kings, yeah. Need them there
So,
for the Kings.
We're praying
So what is that? Is that Thursday night?
Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday.
Praying. It's right in between Terrence's birthday and Warner's birthday,
Oh, nice.
and so it's kind of like a joint kind of birthday thing. But it should be fun.
Are you sure it's Wednesday?
Kings Wednesday, 19th.
Wednesday, November 19th.
Maybe I have my deal wrong. Well, because we play Pelicans tomorrow. That's Monday.
Yep.
And
Kings Wednesday. Listen, bro, it's gonna be okay. Don't you?
I was looking at it, and
I did not buy tickets to the Pelicans game, man. Okay, don't you put that on me? Don't you put that on me? Warner would be like, you're a terrible father. He just wants to see Russ. So,
sorry,
it's okay.
No, I mean, I don't know how much talking about being a dead horse.
Yeah,
the team is truly historic.
Yep.
I don't know. I can't remember who said it, but someone had basically said, maybe they tweeted it, and it said, "I just want you all to realize, there's a possibility it will never be this good ever in the Oklahoma City history, especially if they continue. 26-2. If the trajectory is the same, that is stupid.
It is stupid.
But that is 75 plus wins.
Well, and like, let's not forget, even if you watch The Last Dance, you know that those Bulls teams, the culture necessarily wasn't like amazing.
Great,
like
yeah.
it was kind of contentious at times, kind of guys gunning for themselves. MJ obviously insane, but like the culture, there's no other culture. There's just no other culture like it.
Well, I think you look at the closest thing might be the Spurs, like the Spurs
Fred
from the
Models
late
after
90s
that.
through the early 2000s.
They also give up 46 and 49 to Steph Curry.
Yeah,
we did 11.
But I'm just saying that the Lakers dynasty from the late 90s, early 2000s wasn't, Kobe and Shaq did not get along.
I know.
Other stuff like that. Even Golden State, they had issues.
Well, they even said that it was their big three and then everyone else.
Yeah,
and it was just like, who do you? And now Steve Kerr cannot stand any young guy they bring in, and talk about a team that just seems odd. But we're not just beating teams; we're beating teams. Our number one player isn't playing the fourth quarter. Our number two player isn't playing at all. And we're beating teams so bad that literally the Lakers and the Warriors on a back-to-back, we beat them by 19 because we played no one in the fourth quarter. And yet they are so demoralized. They are then questioning themselves as an organization and telling themselves that they need to learn how to play basketball.
What do you do when someone refers to Sam Presti as a warlock because of the Ajay Mitchell pick? It's so true.
Well, I wonder, so thinking about Dallas and the trade with Luka, did they look at the Oklahoma City Thunder and think, we've got to figure out how to get a whole bunch of draft picks or something? I don't know.
Unfathomable what they did.
Well, I just assumed Adam Silver told Nico what to do when they go to LA.
Gosh, could be true.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
could be.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah. Now they're blowing the whole thing up.
I know. Yeah. Nothing's off the table.
Oh, darn. But
I think it's hilarious.
That's great.
I mean, my cousin Christian's a huge Dallas fan. It makes me so sad. And it's sad to see Dirk Nowitzki on is he on Prime? Is that what it is? Yeah. Give his he's a basketball head, and listen to him talk is great.
Yeah, I love Dirk.
And it's just sad to hear him talk about what's happened. It just makes me sad for his nostalgia. But
until the Thunder got here, I was a Mavs fan.
Nahara, Mavs,
dude. Eduardo Nahara. That was
as Terrence said, Nigeria.
I think that was the first OU basketball game I went to.
Dude,
Nahara.
He was good in college hoops.
Yep. Fun stuff. So
I guess we can end the podcast on one final note.
Let's do it.
Because it's fun. So the best year anyone's ever had, 30 under 30. Does anyone want to explain what that means?
So where a player scores 30 points in under 30 minutes of game time.
The best was in 2019, 2020. That was Giannis. So over 82 games, he had 9. Last year, Shea was close. Shea had 7. Do you want to care to guess how many he has this year in 14 games?
Well, I mean, I feel like you're setting us up.
I am.
Is it 14?
No, no, it's 7.
It's 7.
He's already matched his career and the second best high of 30 under 30.
And there's how many games left? Gazillion, if that's what that means.
The
Like,
season-
Currently 68 games left in the
Well,
season.
there's another one that you want to read that one. Because
Yeah,
it's
he shared
it's
this.
along the same way.
I love that someone just said no one understands what they're watching right now. And he says most points this season, SGA with 456. Second on the list is SGA without fourth quarters, and that's at 404. The next is Tyrese Maxey at 384. That's just
Okay. Well,
No,
that is liked by Dinosaur Griffin right there. Right there. Shout out Dane.
nice.
dinosaur.
Yeah.
That was NBA memes who posted
So
it. So,
crazy.
but when we say historic, it's almost ridiculous. But it's great. I will take Oklahoma City being historic for as long as they want.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's go.
Run up the score.
Going.
Fantastic.
Going.
So next
And then-
time, hopefully we'll hear OU win. Thunder still perfect this week.
Yeah, I got that early morning 11 a.m. kick for Missouri.
He'll be up.
Drinking your coffee. At
You'll
the-
be up for a while.
Oh, we play at 6:30, don't we?
Mhm.
I'm on my fourth cup of coffee at that point. The house is quiet.
What's an 11 a.m. game? What time do you usually like? What does your routine look like?
I mean, I've got it down pat on how to get there to the game quickly. So, like, we'll leave at 9:30.
That's
Get
impressive.
parked
Wow.
Wow.
to the game by 10:30 at the latest. You know, I got a path I can't share. You know how I get in and out of the city.
Is it a tunnel? Under Josie's
Have you
house.
seen Shawshank Redemption? Actually, starting in Bryant's office
Yes.
Poster.
and dug down.
That's so great.
Except it's Big 12 championship posters. But yeah,
Any other notes? Any other takes y'all have?
you know, just it was fun
Having
to
a
watch
good time.
Texas lose. You know, crazy game with A&M.
Ugh.
You know, should be fun. Should be fun into the season. I don't, the way it's set up. I don't see us, being able to make the SEC championship game. I don't know what what would have to happen, but Georgia doesn't have another SEC game, so they're in. They're in already.
What?
Yeah, they play like I don't know. Georgia plays
Like Central State or
and
like
then
those kind of
Georgia
teams.
Tech.
Yeah.
They play Georgia Tech.
Which Tech's a decent team, but
And that makes more sense because it is that incident.
but even if they lose at Georgia Tech, it's
Not
an
an SEC, yeah.
so-
yeah, that's a good
Oh,
point.
weird. Because it's Ole Miss, Georgia, Texas, and A&M, right? Those are the 4 teams. Oh no, not Texas, Bama. Those are the 4 teams potentially who have the best odds of getting in to the SEC championship.
Yeah, I'd have to let's see the standings.
They got I saw a deal where it's like, for this person to get in, these things have to happen.
So A&M 7-0, Georgia's 7-1, Ole Miss is 6-1, Bama 6-1. We're 4-2 in the conference. So,
Yeah, that's our
A lot would have to happen.
yeah. So Georgia's already played all 8 of their conference games, and we've only played 6.
Wow.
they lost to Bama.
Yeah, they lost to Bama. So the SEC, I mean, it looks like it's all but wrapped up for A&M. Well, look at what's A&M's schedule filing out. Oh, yeah. So the A&M plays Samford and Texas. So they only have one SEC game left. So
And they would have one loss if they lost to Texas.
yeah. So I don't know what it would take because
That-
Ole Miss and
Texas.
Bama also only have one loss in conference. So I guess technically, I don't know what the tiebreakers are. OU's
Effective.
not, yeah, it is not, it doesn't have a chance. So we gotta win these next 2 games and go in. But
Yeah, just build the resume.
Yeah.
Love it.
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
Fantastic. Like always, we can like, subscribe. We had a comment. Some random Mario dude.
Shout out
And
Mario.
Hey, Mario.
He called you out for the 42 points we were going to score. And that was like 3 days ago. And I've been busy. So I just saw it. And I was like, hey, man.
He's not wrong.
No, I was like, hey, man, you can go this 42 points. We got the W. So,
You know, we didn't even hold on. We didn't.
oh, our picks.
Yeah, we didn't our.
No, okay, the show's over. It's fine.
No. Well, I mean, we all picked OU.
Yeah,
so,
we did.
Yeah.
So we all got the win there. But
Fine.
Paul picked it 42-21.
So did they have 21 points?
They had 21 points.
Oh, that's so close.
They did have 21 points. Shaun, you picked OU 28-20,
Dang.
and I picked OU 24-17. So
All pretty good, though. I mean, considering.
yeah,
We should get paid for what we do.
I wish.
man,
That'd be nice.
Oh, man.
you know, so we need to pick a game for next week.
Oh.
This is one thing I did not prepare myself for. I'm sorry.
Well, you know, we can figure it out.
I can edit this part out of the pod.
We'll just edit this. You know, just what's the music that they play? Like, just do a little Jeopardy music.
Yes.
I mean,
Oregon, USC.
looks like a
Fun.
ranked game.
I mean, that may be the biggest runs.
Gross.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Georgia Tech. I would say Oregon, USC.
Oregon, USC. Okay.
How are we this deep into the season and those are the games?
That's weird.
Well,
Wow.
so the SEC has this stupid tradition where, like, the week before Thanksgiving, they always play some
Cupcake.
1AA team. You know,
Who, do we want USC to lose or do we want to win? Whatever puts them in Norman, that's kind of what I want to
if
happen.
we want to play them in Norman, then they've got to win.
They need to win against
If they lose, they're out.
Okay.
I don't know that I want that.
So
I as much as I would love having and being able to beat USC,
you
in
still like
Norman,
watching them lose.
I still would rather than just not even have a
Lose
chance
that
to make
hope.
the playoffs. Yeah,
I think I'd rather have Notre Dame here anyway. Like, as much as it'd be great to see Lincoln just get booed, to me, talk about, traditional
Bigger
powerhouses.
program. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, much bigger.
not gonna lie, I would rather see South Florida in Norman. Just saying, the easiest whatever the easiest win is to make to the next round.
According to Twitter, it's BYU. So
Oh.
Yeah.
So we're doing USC, Oregon?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
What do you think, Shaun?
Oregon 42-10.
42-10. I'm going to say USC.
You want it? You're what?
USC 28-24.
Okay.
28-24.
Close one.
Okay, so
Just speak from the heart. That's what I do.
I feel like we need headgear at some point.
Wait, what?
Headgear? Get close
That
out.
would be hilarious.
do a little pick that way. So you're going USC. Okay.
Shoot, yeah. Get that boy to Norman.
I'm like sitting here trying to type. Oh, screwed up. Oh well. Okay. I'm gonna pick Oregon. I'm gonna go 35-21.
Reasonable. Oregon's a good football program.
So
Nice jersey.
now we're done.
Now we're done.
Awesome.
Good night, guys.
See you next time.
Next time on the pod where we talk about the World Cup qualifiers and our teams. Woo! Woo!
Oh, very nice.
It'll be fun. Awesome. Hey, guys. Thank you so much. Like always, like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all the fun stuff. It'll be in the show notes. So, thanks again.
Awesome. See you.
Bye.